everybody. ASMR Sports here. Been a little while since I've recorded. I have been buying some things. Many things that you will be seeing here on the channel. Let me try something here. Oh, look at that. Zoom. Was at a sports card show. First one in a while because the promoter of this particular show generally takes the summers off and starts up again in the fall. So this one was the first one in a while. Anyways, there was a dealer there who had a significant amount of what I would call junk wax, which is one of my favorite things. Basically, really cheap, crappy, unopened stuff usually from like the 90s, early 90s to late 80s. So anyways, I bought a ton of this crap for really cheap. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just I do someday. I imagine that someday I will do like a repacking company like Fairfield, whose products I have opened many times on this channel, and they look like this. So basically, Fairfield buys a bunch of stuff and puts it in boxes and sells it at Walmart and Target and similar places. I'll probably have to get into some of those soon. Anyways, so I probably bought like 60 or 70 boxes of probably, 25 different products in all sports, including like golf, and actually golf was probably the weirdest one. Most of it's baseball, actually no basketball, so just baseball, football, and a lot of hockey. But it's all stuff from the 90s, so for those of you looking for modern stuff from those sports, I apologize, that will not help any. But in any event, one of the things I was kind of excited about, I get excited about really strange things, because I was excited about this, which is a 1990 Donruss baseball box. A lot of people think this is a really ugly set. It's not valuable. There's really the only good rookie in here is like Sammy Sosa rookie card. There might be one or two other kind of minor stars, but he's definitely the biggest name in here. But this set is sort of strangely very well, not that strange. It's very nostalgic for me, because 1990 was, when I was definitely kind of in the height of my childhood collecting. And, I opened a lot of this stuff and really liked it. Thought it was cool. Donruss was kind of a more premium brand compared to Topps. And so, it sort of stood out and was desirable. Although, it started to get a lot cheaper in the late 80s and 90s when Donruss really cranked up the printing presses. Interesting, there's like some dirt or something on there. Hope that doesn't mean, well, who cares what it means? This stuff's worth like 2 cents a pack. But anyways, so I have a lot of kind of fond memories of this set. I actually don't think it looks all that bad. I don't know that I'm going to open a whole lot from here, but I will probably pull out about 9 packs, or 1/4 of the box. These packs look like they're in pretty good shape. just like little minor errors and stuff. I remember the like the price guide listing. Pardon the nose sniffles. I've got a bit of a cold here. But I remember the interesting wax buildup there. That's kind of weird. The seals on these look pretty good. And the idea of pack searching this stuff in this day and age is, of course, ridiculous. But back in the day, anything was possible because this stuff, like everything else in the 90s, was worth a good bit, and people would have been happy to get the cards out of here, and the good ones, and put the junk backs and back, and then sell these off for $1 a pack. Anyways, yeah, so there was just a ton of errors and corrections in this set. Some more significant than others. There was like one error is a Tom Clavin, like I think it's an MVP card, a subset, and they put the wrong player. I can't remember which one was the error, but like Tom Clavin, I think John Schmaltz had their photographs mixed up, so the one was on the card of the other. So anyways, that was a fairly common one, but this day, kind of a more valuable one, because the Tom Clavin and John Schmaltz are really good pitchers. Are they both in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I know one of them is. Pretty sure. Gosh, who is it? Clavin is in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure about Schmaltz. I think they both should be. They both had very good careers. Alright, so let's check it out. These actually look like they're in really good condition. There's a Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. I'll put my Hall of Famers out there. Here comes the Kevin McReynolds. Darnell Coles. George Bell. He's a really good player for a good number of years for the Blue Jays. Randy Buscher's an old school Diamond Kings of Howard Johnson. He had a few great years in the 90s. His rookie cards, I remember, were a pretty big deal. Fred McGriff, really, really good player. I kind of want to someday look at his kind of lifetime stats, because I feel like he's one of those cusp players that is possibly Hall of Fame worthy. Speaking of Hall of Fame, there's Tim Raines. That's one of those MVP subset cards I was mentioning. There's Doc Gooden, Damon Berryhill, Lonnie Smith, Scott Geraltz, Mike Lavalier, and Ed Whitson. Alright, pretty good pack there. There's a lot of Hall of Famers that are in this set, because a lot of the guys from the 80s who, started as early as the 70s, like Ozzie Smith and so forth, Dave Winfield, those guys are still around in 1990. Alright, Alfredo Griffin. Oh yeah, there's my man, Donnie Baseball. Roger Clemens, he would have been in the Hall of Fame if not for substance abuse problems, or I should say what do they call that, performance-enhancing drugs abuse, PEDs. Matt Noak, BJ Surhoff, Pedro Guerrero, MVP, Nelson Santovenia, Dave Gallagher, Lance Parrish, Mike Scott, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith, Darren Dalton, Rod Devil, Bruce Hurst, Kelly Downs, and Jose Lind. Yeah, I'm getting pretty stuffed up. I don't know, I seem to have an allergy to something in my basement. So that's where I film these videos, and whenever I'm down here for a significant amount of time, I can get some allergies. So Jose De Leon. That's a Carlos Martinez rookie. He was a pretty good young prospect back in this time frame. Antonio Moss, Mike Jeffcoat, Alex Sanchez, rated rookie. Wallace Johnson, Felix Jose, Jim Acker, Mike Davis, Luis Bologna, Wes Gardner, Doug Strange, Jeff Petrek, I wonder if that's like Petrick, Dave Schmidt, there's John Schmaltz, Diamond King, cool card. Alright, let's try I think this is our fourth pack. And there's I thought that was going to be Barry Larkin, but it's Gene Larkin with the Twins. Zane Smith, Scott Fletcher, Lee Stevens, Alex Trevino, The Quiz, Dan Quisenberry, really great relief pitcher, Steve Lake, Norm Charlton, Dennis Rasmussen, Trevor Wilson, Randy Kramer, Sergio Valdez, Paul Assenmacher, Mark Carrion, Jay Buhner, Mookie Wilson, Gene Larkin. Okay. Boy, these wax packs are really well wrapped. My goodness. Vince Coleman, super fast guy. Mitch Williams, Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. Nice centering on that one. Andres Thomas, Todd Benzinger, Roger McDowell, Gary Templeton, Rafael Ramirez, Joe Strawberry, Eric Anthony, rated rookie, Kenny Rogers, good pitcher, Ryan Sandberg, MVP, subset card, Tom Foley, Terry Steinbach, Frank White, and Tom Candiotti. Alright. There's the Yankee great Willie Randolph after he had been traded, I think. Nope, signed by the Dodgers. Alvaro Espinoza, Marty Barrett, Johnny Ray, Kirby Puckett, MVP subset, nice. Mike Devereaux, Dan Gladden, Roy Smith, Nelson Liriano, Scott Bankhead, Mark Wynn, Brett Butler, Andy Van Slyke, Tommy Gregg, Eric Davis. He was a great player for a good number of years. I think he was like a 40-40 player, 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases. There's only a few guys who have ever done that. So, a rare talent for his prime playing years. Kevin Daly, Vaughn Hayes, Corey Snyder, Bobby Thigpen, Cecil Epsy, Jack Howell, Kevin Gross, Dave Henderson. So I think, trying to think, yeah, I think Ricky Henderson would have been playing on this team with the A's as well in the 1990s. So they had two Hendersons. Ellis Burks, Mike Boddicker, Don Slott, Jeff Blauser, David Cohn. David Cohn is a former Yankee, and he's an announcer for the Yankees on the Yes Network. He's actually a pretty good announcer. He seems like a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He was sort of a party animal in his playing days. I think he's kind of more humble now because of that. Lou Whitaker, Chris Sabo, Greg Gagne, Jimmy Key, Harold Reynolds. He's also an announcer on a couple of different networks, I think. Maybe ESPN is one of them. And I think TBS. Mike Fetters, rated rookie. Paul Gilgis. The great Craig Jeffries. One of the most touted prospects of the late 80s. Glenn Braggs, Don Robinson, Raphael Belliard, Gene Harris, Alvin Davis, Will Clark, great hitter for the Giants. All right, last pack here. I'm gonna call it quits on this. It's been a while since we've done actual wax packs. That was a Pete O'Brien that I threw away because it was stuck to the wrapper. Mike Bilecki, Chuck Grimm, Steve Finley, Mike Hart, Jay Howell, Eric Plunk with the Yankees, Felix Vermeen, Mark McGuire, Luis Aquino, Ruben Sierra, former Yankee, Ben McDonald. I remember he was the big prospect when this stuff came out. I think he had just been drafted. No, he had actually played in '89. So, yeah, he was a big deal. And his cards were, $3, $4, $5. Rafael Palmeiro, Tim Wallach, Mike Moore, and Charlie Liebert. So there you go. There is 9 packs of 1990 Donruss. I very well may have gotten an error or a correction in this product. I don't recognize any, but there's so many, I probably did get one. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Bye now.